Hey guys, so I don't know what you guys think, but it seems like a lot of new folks joining programming seem to be making a lot of progress, and they seem to be just building projects after project after project, and yeah, there is no ending. I was just speaking to the guy yesterday, and mid-level programmer, and he was telling me how so many people seem to have learned so much and building complex websites, which is interesting. You can kind of get an amazing tool and then get amazing results, right? And to be fair, a lot of the time you can also get better job. You don't have to be the most amazing programmer to get the most amazing job. A lot of times people do get in companies and end up getting better jobs. So it seems like the senior developers are using AI, juniors are using AI, and people who have no idea what they're doing about AI, they're using AI. Now the question really is, to me personally, everybody's starting with a baseline, right? It's simple as that. Let's say 5 years ago, if you were not a developer, not an engineer, you would not start with that baseline. You would start way under it. Okay, and just to get anything going, literally anything going, you would have to go jump over so many hurdles. Nowadays, you don't have to do that, which is fine. Okay, but the point is that junior developers can do so much, senior can do so much more, and people with no knowledge of anything can do so much more as well. Right? If everybody can do so much more, including senior developers, then senior developer is gonna deliver more, obviously, and junior developer is gonna deliver more than somebody who does not use AI, right? But if you look at it this way, why does why does a senior developer deliver better or more code, more quality code, can work on better things, more complex things than a junior developer if both have access to AI? That's a real question, right? If there is two people, both have access to amazing tools and systems, why does one person deliver more? They have access to same models. The model is gonna kind of output the same thing if you ask it a same question, right? So why is one person able to, has capacity to work on something complex, but the other person doesn't? And in my opinion, the answer to that is pretty simple. It's the background, right? It's the previous experience. It's their own knowledge and thinking, whether that thinking or knowledge came from AI, whether it came from books, tutorials, mentors, doesn't matter. It's that knowledge. It's like a rocket fuel for them. If you have that knowledge, you can operate AI way better than anybody else. But if you just start with AI and you use AI to kind of guide you and then tell you what to do or not to do, and then AI ends up building something cool, that's good. But if you want to go beyond cool, right? If you want to go beyond what everybody else is doing, if you want to go beyond boilerplate code, right? If you want to go beyond simple sites and tools, then you do need not just AI, yourself. And if you don't prepare yourself, you don't read books, you don't think, you don't do insightful thinking into what you're building, you know, you're using function but you don't even know what the hell the function is going to do. And to be fair, a lot of people do that. They use functions and they have no idea how the function works behind the scene, but it just works, which is fine. It's completely acceptable. But a lot of the time the functions are very similar. They take different sort of data, but and if you just let AI drive you, pass it the data that it should not take, and it does not break, you'll be fine, but for some time. And then what happens when it does break and it receives something it shouldn't? You let the AI guide you. Yeah, as a junior developer, a senior wouldn't do that. A senior would review the code line by line. I'm sorry to say, but this line by line. Everybody does that. So you need that rocket fuel. If two people have access to the same tools, one is going to excel. And the person who's going to excel is a person who does a little bit more of more of the thinking. So be that person. Don't just let AI do this, because everybody else is building cool, solid projects. Yes, they are, but to some extent. You reach a point where everything is a mess and you cannot maintain it anymore, even with AI. It happens to me with so many projects here. And don't be that person. Build your own foundation, your own thinking. Read books, read guides, watch YouTube tutorials, um, do testing, build your own knowledge. You can build the knowledge from AI, you can build the knowledge from GitHub, you can build the knowledge from other places, Stack Overflow and all that. That's cool. Just do that, so that when you do use AI, you kind of drive it better, you can do things a bit more smoothly. So be that type of person. That's all I'll say. um, with that said, happy Monday, and subscribe to the channel. Bye.